Milky Way Cookie, guys, she has an actual use. You can use her in the Red Velvet Dragon to hit around 80+ million damage on the dragon itself. So let's go ahead and talk about that team today, see how it runs, check out the toppings and everything like that. So talking about the team now, guys, it's going to have Pure Vanilla, Vampire, Eclair, Sherbet, and Milky Way Cookie. The treasures are going to be Attack Scroll, Cooldown Clock, and Slingshot. And if you guys think Milky Way Cookie is as cute as a button, then maybe you guys will consider pinning that subscribe button. It would help out tremendously to grow the channel. But now, let's go ahead and hop into the toppings. On Milky Way Cookie, we're going to be using full Swift Chocolate, just with a focus on damage resist and cooldown. And I can't stress this enough, if you haven't already, make sure you're using your Moonkiss toppings on Milky Way and Moonlight Cookie. It does help free up some other toppings for other cookies. On Sherbet, we're going to be using full almonds with a focus on damage resist and cooldown. You want to make sure you hit at least 6.4% cooldown and at least 3.5% cooldown so he doesn't die on his second burst. With Eclair, we're running full Swift Chocolates just with a focus on damage resist and nothing else. Don't put any substats in the cooldown. It's completely fine with 15% cooldown. On Pure Vanilla, we're running full almonds with a focus on damage resist. Now, if you can get cooldown, that'll be great, but we're not running cooldown for this video, so you don't have to if you don't want to, or you don't have the toppings to do that. And finally, for Vampire, we are running full raspberries with a focus on attack and cooldown. You don't need any damage resist because you kind of want him to die, so he gets to revive off and hits an extra attack in rotation. So yeah, but without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and hop into the run now and talk about the timings on this run. They're pretty tight, so make sure you're paying attention to the timings here because you can mess this up pretty easily. Alright, guys, when the battle starts, you're gonna immediately want to hit Pure Vanilla's ability to go ahead and get him on cooldown, go ahead and get shield up and everything like that. Now, when the boss fight actually starts, we're gonna go ahead and spam off Eclair and Sherbet as soon as we can. Now, at the 57-second mark, we're going to go ahead and launch off Milky Way's ability because that's when Sherbet's ability is about to end, and we want him to take minimal damage reflection if possible. On top of this, this is around when you want to hit Vampire's ability as well so he can get that slingshot buff. Now, from here, we're just going to spam everyone like Pure Vanilla, Eclair, and Sherbet. It doesn't really matter. You just spam at this point right now. We're just going to keep spamming at this point, guys. Now, this is when we start needing to time the abilities more. So at the 39-second mark, guys, we're going to go ahead and use Sherbet and Eclair's ability. We're not going to use Pure Vanilla's just yet. We're going to wait until he actually starts taking damage from these bursts so we can keep him up to health and he doesn't die like that. Now, we're going to go ahead and use Vamp and keep spamming everyone from this point on. Literally, from this point on, guys, we're just going to keep spamming, and hopefully it does a decent amount of damage to the enemy. Hopefully, we can get some of these mobs killed as well, because the dragon's not going to be taking the full force of the hits now. We can more freely use Sherbet's ability, and this from this point on, guys, is literally just spam until the very end of the fight. And as you'll see at the end of the fight, we hit 83 million damage on this boss, which is absolutely insane. Sherbet finally dies there at the end, but he kept stacking that frost debuff. As you can see, a max of 73 frost debuff stacked. Now, taking a look at the damage here, 83 million damage with this team, and I believe this team can be optimized more, so feel free to go and optimize this team, guys. But anyways, let me know in the comments below what you can do to actually optimize this team. I would love to hear it. Anyways, that's gonna do it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please leave your comments below if there's any way we can improve this team, maybe, because I would love to see Milky Way use more in this boss. Anyways, that's gonna do it. I'll catch you in the next one later. Bye bye.